Good morning, everybody. Casual Gaming Dad here. Welcome to the stream. Hey, thanks for being here. We're live here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, but you already know that if you're watching. We got a little bit of a Lego build today. Shouldn't be, honestly, looking at the number of bags that we have and everything, it shouldn't be a very long stream, but we'll get to that here in just a second. Quick note on upcoming streams for this week. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll be coming your way here on all three channels with some Helldivers 2. So make sure you got the live notifications on. Tune in and check that out tomorrow night at 9. But in the meantime, here we are. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you got your morning coffee or whatever go juice you need to get the day moving. So I decided to do a little bit of a Lego stream here because one, I really wanted to do this, and two, it's not for a long stream on a weekend morning, so you know, we can do that. So this is what we're building. We're building the Lego Game Boy. I've already opened the box and I've put my bags out here just to kind of get that part out of the way. So everything is here that needs to be here. We're just gonna flip through the manual here real quick. It's kind of they have all this in all the Lego manuals and whatnot here. But there you go, the Lego Game Boy. It's what it's gonna look like. Gives you a little bit of an idea of the thing. So we're gonna have two cartridges that we can either display or insert in the back of the Game Boy or whatever. They gave us stickers for Lego, not Lego, sorry, for Super Mario Land and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, which are probably two of the most popular original Game Boy games, maybe besides like the Pokemon games that I can think of. So, what's going on, Semper5 Streaming? You said Mania is watching too. Mania! Good morning to you both. All right, so let's see. And in the manual, it also gives you a little bit of the history of the Game Boy and stuff like that. I like this. Basic set includes 421 pieces, 2 game pack cartridges, 3 lenticular screens, so you can have just the basic Nintendo screen there. And they will also give us screens for each of the games. So depending on how you want to display things. Man, I remember getting the Game Boy back in the day, like this old box with, oh my god. And I know I was talking about this before. Hey, what's going on? Good morning, tall dude. Welcome in. I know I was talking about this before on like the end of my last stream, whenever I announced that we were going to do this Lego build here soon. I remember having the old Game Boy carrying case. It's like a big plastic case. You could put like 12 games inside the plastic, game cases or whatever in there. You could put the Game Boy in, put your manuals, your charging cables, everything like that. Yeah, it's just a lot of history behind this thing. Oh man. So I flipped far ahead in my manual. We're not there yet. There we go. Cartridges. Super Mario Land gives you a little bit of a history of that. A little bit of history of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. If you really want to read all this stuff on your own, you can actually go onto the Lego website and download the manual and read it, but I'm not going to bore you guys with all that right now. So let's go ahead. As always, get a brick separator in case you make an oopsie. I made an oopsie. Tell me what you think of me. Make an assessment. Damn it. All right. Bag number 1. Gotta do the ASMR Lego shake for everyone. Okay. And we've got our two screens here. Our quote unquote lenticular screen. There's not a whole lot in this bag, so I'm not going to shake it. Man, they captured it pretty damn good. Oh, and it actually, oh my god. Okay, so it's one of these ones, you know, like whenever you look, I didn't know that's the technical name for it, a lenticular screen. But it's one of those ones that, like, if you look at something and then you turn it just ever so, like the image moves or whatever. I'm doing this. I'm doing this with this right now, and it definitely won't show up on stream. Even if I tried. But it's the one for Super Mario Land, and depending on how you move it, Mario's standing there, that he jumps to hit the a little coin block. That's really cool. Sorry, I really enjoy that. This one must be. Oh, this is the ending screen from Link's Awakening. It's more so that oh my god, why can't I remember her name? Crap. I mean, it's not Zelda because she wasn't in Link's Awakening, but the other girl that you're talking to, Marin, Malin, I don't know, I can't remember now. Yeah, I think it's the ending scene, and the only thing that really moves is kind of like the waves, or she turns to look at you and the birds in the background. Still very cool. And then you have the Nintendo one. It's pretty much either at the top, or as you turn it, it lenticulates down to the middle. That's neat. I really like that. Okay, so we got our three screens there. I'm gonna put those off to the side, as well as the stickers for the game things. All right, so let's get going here. All right, step one. There shouldn't be that many steps because there's only 421 pieces, so this is not going to be anything insane. All right, so step one. This piece here and this piece. Step two more of these things. Yep. Guess I should have shown you that first. Hey, anyways, building the little holder for the Game Boy cartridge from what it looks like. Okay, so step 1 and 2, we did that. Step 3. Let's see. One of those and two of those. Okay, step 4. Step 5. Now again, I do have another Lego set that when I'm ready to start building that, I'll announce it. Won't be too far into the future here. It'll be coming soon. But I wanted to get back into some Helldivers as well. So there's that. Okay. Alright, so we turned this thing and have one of the screens down in. Guess it doesn't matter which one. We do both. Are we doing both? Okay. Doing both. Screens go down in there. Cool. Is that just our little screen holder? Okay, well. Alright, let's see. That's not a very good step number whatever there. Alright, well, this is still bag 1, but now a new step 1. Marin is correct. Okay, cool, thank you. I could not remember for the life of me. I really couldn't. Okay, we got one of those. 2 little gray pieces here. Those on. Let's see, one of these boys. That of these guys. And one of these guys. Look right. It is right. Okay. Sorry, I was building faster than I was scrolling, so I just built this little thing here. Okay, I'll try to be better about that. Step number 6. Okay, we got quite a few parts here, so put my brick separator off to the side because hopefully we're not going to need that. Okay, so we need this piece with like the little hinges. One of those. One of these gold things. And black piece. Okay. That goes there. Part good. Right there. Oh. Going right there. Okay. Easy enough. Step number 7. Let's see. Small black piece there. One green piece. Where we put? Great. Oh no, stop. Not stable enough yet. You can't push too hard. Okay. Step 8. That out of the way. Okay. Step 9. Get one of these, one of these. Two. Okay, so that's out of the way. All right. Step number 10, we throw that. Push it on. All right, and then we're going to use the first label here, and I'm going to try not to screw this up. So. I know. How hard could it be to put a sticker on something? Listen, have you ever been so anal retentive that you tried to make sure that you put a sticker on correctly somewhere? I'm going to need complete silence. Okay. It's not completely cockeyed or anything. We're good. Step number 12. Let's put this thing on here. Step number 13. We put the two smooth bars on the side here to make our sides of the cartridge. And step 14 is the top. Now we have our cartridge. This. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fun? It actually clicks into the little hinges there, and it can rest just like that. Isn't that fun? And then our little lenticular screens are right behind there, so good on us for that. I've only got one extra piece, and I did not put aside a bag for extra pieces. So... Oh! Okay. I thought it almost rolled away. I was like, no. I have it on the side of my desk over here. And it started rolling away. I was like, oh no! It almost got lost in the ether. Oh boy. Oh, Jesus. All right, back number 2. Not sure what the crossover would be here, but, you know, if you have any football fans out there, I think we'll be done with this stream by the time Sunday football comes on. So, yeah, no. Go sports. I actually will be watching tonight to see if if the Steelers can manage to make it into the playoffs or not. But I'm not going to lie, it doesn't look good for them this year. Just in a general sense, like they've been kind of screwing things up for themselves for a while. And they're going to have a tough game. It's pretty much a win or go home sort of thing tonight. For anybody that does follow football, if you don't, you don't follow sports at all, completely tune this next bit of statement out, because you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But basically, the Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens, who have a rivaled history, are going to be playing tonight for basically whoever wins their division and gets into the playoffs. Whoever loses goes home. However, even if the Steelers would win tonight and they make it into the playoffs, try to make it to the Super Bowl, I think pretty much every other team that's already clinched a playoff spot is very well capable of beating them. So it is not a good look. Yeah, it's not good. There is no rage quit for them. It's either there's no reset button. They get to try again. Their reset button is do it again next year if you don't make it. So, all right, we're done talking sports for the moment, at least. All right, step 1, I got this thing here already. Step 2 is do it again. I don't know why they just didn't combine that into 2 steps. Sometimes these Lego instructions do not make sense. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that seems, I don't know. It seems silly, that's all. Just a little silly. All right, step 3. Boom. Okay, step 4. Get another one of these things. Why? These could have been combined into so many. These steps could have been combined together so much more easily. Just saying. Step 5. See, I'm following along on there and not in my own damn booklet. I'm all sorts of screwed up. Where's my goat? Patrick, thank you for the like. Welcome in. Okay, we just did step 4. Step 5. 2 more of these things. I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of these pieces because we're gonna be building a lot of framework. Step number 6. This green piece that came out of the mystery bag. Not even a mystery bag, but you know. Yep. Step number 7. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what they should have done for like a couple of the other steps. Get 7 of these pieces. Throw them all on. 3, 4, 5, 6. I see a 7th. There you go. Where are these all going here? Okay. Okay. Step number 7 complete. Yep, we are building the Game Boy today, Patrick. Sure are. And we should get it all done in one stream. It's not a very big set. It's 421 pieces. So it's not a multi-day, multi-part stream like some of the other sets that I've done so far. But I figure it's a nice little something to do here on a Sunday morning. Just hang out and do a little Lego building. Then tomorrow night we get back into regularly scheduled streams again. We'll be doing some Helldivers tomorrow night. I like that I don't have to I like that I don't have to really differentiate and say we're doing Helldivers 2. It's like, no, I mean, you know, by now, like, if I say Helldivers, we're doing Helldivers 2, not Helldivers 1. 2, 4, 6, 8. Only need 9 of you for right now. Let's do that. Now, once again, I do have another Lego set that we'll be building here in the near future, but that one is going to be a multi-part one. For sure. They hadn't add an extra piece, right? I know, right? They did. Like, it was like, no, we can't do that. I want to see... It just makes me think of another set I'd like to see somebody build of something in particular that is exactly 420 pieces. That would be fun. Lego bong. Okay. Oh God. Why am I so loopy on a Sunday morning? Oh God. Okay. Step number 9. No, step number 10. See? Can't even keep track of what step I'm on. God. Alright, 2 of those, and then 1 of these. Alright, so... going there. That's apparently going... Enjoy your streams. Thank you for streaming. Well, appreciate it, man. Thank you. I enjoy having you all here. It does make it nice not having to talk to myself. Alright, let's see. Need 10 of these little gray pieces that kind of look like slats, I'll just say. I don't know. So I'm gonna move this guy. There we go. By the way, I don't have the January giveaway goals up on stream here, just because of this particular setup, and because I don't do Lego builds obviously nearly as often as I'm actually streaming. But I will say, we do have our 3 giveaway goals for the month of January. We've already achieved the Facebook Star Senders goal by a very generous donation from somebody who was completely new to the stream. So thank you. I believe it was Ifron. But that said, if you guys still want to get your entries in to get into the giveaway, Anthony, thank you for the like. Welcome in, man. We will definitely be doing a Facebook Star Senders giveaway. You have all month long to get your entries in. Every 100 stars is an entry into the giveaway. If stars aren't working for you for one reason or another, if you're watching on mobile, maybe try on the computer. I don't know. I know Facebook stars are kind of wonky at times. But there are also other ways to help support the page if you're so inclined to do so. You can also become a monthly supporter on Facebook or on Twitch. That's the second giveaway goal that we have. And then we also have our YouTube subscribers goal. That doesn't cost you anything, but if we can get to 500 YouTube subscribers, we'll do a giveaway for everybody that's a YouTube subscriber. So multiple ways to help support the page, and multiple chances of giveaways. So we're definitely doing at least one for the month of January for our Facebook Star Sender. So keep that in mind. You know, if you had been hesitant before to send Facebook stars and you were like, oh, I don't know, it doesn't look like even if I send any that we're gonna meet the giveaway goal. No, we've met the giveaway goal currently. So we're definitely doing something. So get your entries in before the end of the month. Everything will accumulate all month long. Throwing that little bit of a plug out there, and then let's back to this. So 2, 4, 6. You go back there. All right. All right, so now all these slat pieces are just going up the side here. But not the whole way up, apparently. Okay. That was step 11. Step number 12. Really? Did we not have just said get 20 of these pieces? Okay. Cool. Get 10 more of these. Where the hell are they all at? Ooh, something just happened. What just happened? Heard a noise and I don't know it. I am unaware. What is going on? I heard a noise, but I don't have apparently some sort of notification for it. What is going on here? Oh no. Well, whatever that was, if that was somebody. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but thank you. I appreciate that, Patrick. And honestly, Facebook, a monthly sub is also a really good way to help support the page, especially if you're not able to make it into all the streams. And Patrick, I will try to remember, but please send me a message to the gaming page here. Send me a DM reminding me to give you your subscribers discount on merchandise, because you get a little bit of an additional discount if you're a monthly subscriber for any stuff from my section over at Gould Gaming. So send me a message at any point. You could be during or after the stream, and I'll check it after the stream. When I get done with the stream, I'll make sure to send you that discount code. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Nine. Where's our last piece? There it is. Hiding. 10. So now, all these just go up the middle. They should have just been like, do 20. Do work. Or they could have made them like, I don't know. They could have made these like longer pieces. But hey, what do I know? All right, that's step 12. Step 13 is yes. This is the back of the Game Boy, it looks like. All right, so interesting. I hope there is something more to this because that does not feel very, very secure at the moment. It's there. Okay. Step number 14. Let's see. One long gray piece like that. One weird overhang piece like that. Go on there. Step number 15. 3 of these weird little overhang pieces. Step number 16. This is weird little half shell thing. I don't know. I come up with fun little descriptions. Oh, thank you for the subscribe over on Twitch or on YouTube, Patrick. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, steps number 17 and 18. Okay. We need this brown. Hey, do I even need this physical manual? I have it up on the screen. You know what? Let's just for now get this out of the way. There we go. All right. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Because just to keep myself on track. Okay. Let's see. So we need one of those pieces. All right, now where's the... There you are. Brown. Gray. This half shell thing, weird overhang. Then one tiny little square with a smooth... There you are. Okay. Get on there. All right. Step 18 is... Okay. Feel like we are building the frame around the screen now. It definitely need instructions though. Yeah. I mean, I was just debating on whether or not to continue using the manual for myself or just use the on-screen instructions that you guys see there, because it's essentially one and the same. But yeah, I feel like we're building. We're definitely building some sort of a framing work right now. All right, step 19 here is a lot. Okay. So one of those, one of those. One of those. Let's see. Right one. Yeah. That's two of little overhang pieces. And then one smooth strip. Okay, cool. Okay. So neat to see how like some of these pieces like some of the tiniest little details. You're like, why would you need to do that? And then it's like, the smoke clears and it's like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, this is definitely a frame um around the screen cuz this little the little hole that you see there, like amongst all the smooth stuff, that is either going to be like a quote unquote auxiliary jack um or a power button or something. It's going to be something there. I can tell you that. Oh god. Okay, now we turn this thing over. Can we get some support on this damn thing? Um okay, so that is all going right there. Wow. Hope that's right. Seems right. Did I line everything up right? Yeah, I guess I would have had to have, because no other way it would have gone. Okay, cool. Now we'll probably build the other frame. So as it would stand, I believe, trying to see which way this would be. I believe that's the back. That's your quote unquote battery compartment door. So yeah, this is like the back, almost the entire back portion of the Game Boy. So all right, so we're gonna set this off to the side. It's not a very big Game Boy. I'm gonna tell you that right now because that thing is literally almost the entire size of it. But all right, step 21. Um, okay, so more of this stuff. It seems like pretty much be building the frame on the other side here. Okay, step 23. Smooth and where are you at? There you are. Single smooth. Double smooth and a single smooth. Flip that over. And we're going to get one of these and another brown one of these. They're going to go there. Right. Okay. 25. That's step 26. Really long bar. And then one of these. That's going to go all the way. If I can snap it together without destroying it. Come on, you. Okay. It didn't feel like it was snapping together, and I was really worried. Like, this is not that hard of a build. Let's not have these many problems. All right, turn this back over. Boom, that's like that. Another one of these overhang little half pipe pieces, whatever you want to call them. That on there. 28. Flip it back over again. Whoop. And get a single one of these. And then one of these black pieces, wherever it's at. Oh, the other little pal there. There we go. All right, there's that. And there's that. All right. 29. Oh boy. Let's see. These guys and one of these guys. All right. Grab a green piece. Put that down at the very end. Kind of random. And then step 31, we throw this other framing piece on there. So. Did I miss a piece somewhere? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't think I did. I just wanted to make sure of something real quick. Okay. Nope, I'm good. It's just weird that on the back of there, like this part, there's like gap and no gap. See what I mean? But it's all lined up. It's lined up the way it says to be in the manual, so we're gonna go with it. What's going on? Watching on Twitch too. Different name though. Patrick is cool. I like it. I appreciate you checking it out on all three, man. Thank you. Getting a little bit of engagement on all three platforms definitely helps. Okay. Step 32. All right, so building in this frame here. All right, so one of these brown piece there. Where That little black piece there. Two of these little brown squares with a hinge point. And one little square nub. Okay. Let's see. That goes there. There. That. Okay. Cool. Step 33. Only two pieces to this step. That is that. And this little guy. Nifty. Oh no. Did I scroll too far? No. Wow, I did just right. I don't know how. That was weird. Okay. Step 34. Let's see. Brown piece. This guy. Oh, nope. I grabbed. I already set up. I grabbed the wrong piece. Okay. There you go. Set that frame off to the side for a second. All right, step 35. Half pipe. All right, 36. Single black piece here. Uh, 37. Need two of these single half pipe pieces. All right, 38. The single smooth piece and two of these gray ones. Okay. $39. This weird little corner wedge that's a smooth piece. It's just very odd. But hey, it's there. And 40. Other weird little smooth wedge. And whatever the hell this piece is. I don't know what you call it. Going on right? This. Alright, so now this goes. Okay. That's on there. So that's what I just did right there. That little strip that we were building went onto the top right here. Right up here. So now we have essentially the back part of the Game Boy built. All right. Moving on. Oh no, hang on, I almost missed something. Back it up. That was 41. Sorry. 42. let's not miss any steps here. There we go. All better. Okay. Got those two little pieces in there. Okay. Now we're ready to move on to step 43. Jesus. I almost severely screwed that up. 2 and like there. Nope. Oh, damn it. You went over a spot too far. How am I supposed to? Shitting me. Right there. Like half a spot over too far. All right, step 44. Let's one of those. I do. Okay, that part's on. All right, so next step we need one green piece, smooth square, this piece, that guy, and that guy. All right. This is such an odd. Okay. Then all this little assembly is going down into here. Oh, look, now that little gap is filled in. Good. Because that was seriously going to bother me. Okay. Now there is no gap on the backside. All because of this piece. This whole little square assembly that we just built in step 45. That makes me happy. Really, really happy. Okay. Step 46. Red thing. This black thing. Right? Yeah, that's right. Three of the nubs. One smooth piece. Then this one tall notched out piece. So that. All right, and now this whole assembly. Oh, huh. Maybe if it decides to go on right. There we go. All right, it's on there. All right, so that whole little assembly we just pushed down in there. And then I assume that you never can assume too much that we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Well, that's fine. One of these. Smooth one. Three of these little guys. That and that. Okay. Going to be just almost a mirror image. Okay. We got that together, and now go. Cool. Oh, hey, we're on to bag 3. Cool, cool, cool. Not much more to go. Up there. Bag number 3. Just your Lego ASMR. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, please like and follow, share, all that good stuff. Whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or all 3. You decide to just switch back and forth for a change of scenery. something in here. I'm gonna wait, and I'm not gonna open this yet. There's something in this little... There's something in there. Back here, you... It was unruly. So I was just thinking about it. And if my buddy Eli is watching, I'm going to call him out for a second. He said he doesn't have the patience for Lego. However, he does have the patience for Power Wash Simulator, which I find very interesting. I'm curious. Eli, we should discuss. Alright, step 48 here. We got 3 of these peg pieces. Okay. Step 49. Step 50. See, something like this could have been combined into... This, step 49 and step 50 could have been combined into a single step, in my own personal opinion. Not that I'm like upset by it. It amuses me. It's just kind of like, okay, we could have done this just a little differently, but that's all right. We're still gonna end up with the same result, so all good. Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't figure I was gonna have, a whole lot of trouble or anything with like that. I mean, it's a pretty small build. Um, so nothing, not a whole lot of craziness that should really be going on with it, but hey, you just never know. Okay, so that's step 54 right there. We're on 55. I'm just looking for pieces that I need. That's an odd choice, but okay. All right, step 56. All right, step 57. These little green pieces. Adjust. Ah. Step 58. Step 59. Yep. And step 60. Okay, now step 61 is taking all of this and throwing it onto here. Wait, hold on. Okay. Down into there. That makes a little bit more sense. That seems weird that it's gonna sit out there. That's just sitting loosely in there. I guess so. That looks right. Lined up the way it would be. Yeah. Okay, that's just free floating in there at the moment. Cool. Okay. I trust the process, I guess. All right, step 62. Excuse me. Step 63. Okay. I would love to. There it is. I was like, I would love to find the one smooth little square that I need. There we go. on one of these, and cool. Okay. Where goes there? There. 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 All right. Step 64. Okay. Step 65. And step 66. And step 67. Okay, moving on. Step 68. Okay, step 69. Okay, now I gotta look for very specific parts because these have the start and select on them. So found one. There's start. Process of elimination. There you go. Start. Okay, and then step 70 is taking this and putting here. Okay. Getting there. Step 71. All right, we are gonna need. There you are. One of you. One of you. one of you, and there we go. Okay, and then that right on there. Cool. And then step 72. One of those and those. Where are you? There. Okay, step 73. Just a single. That. Okay, step 74. And step 75. What's going on, Dean? Thank you for the like, man. Welcome in. Step 76 is putting all that. Okay, so now we are building the front part of the Game Boy right now. So, okay, making sure I don't lose anything. So, here's the back. And then here's the front so far. Maybe a little hard to see, but you also have the select and start buttons here. You also have the little thing for the headphone jack. Just kind of cool. Nice little detail there. Like that. Obviously, our directional pad's going to go there. So overall, you can see, like, it's honestly probably about the size, roughly about the same size as a regular Game Boy. So it's pretty to scale, I would say. All right, let's keep going here. Step 77. All right, that's... out there. Cool. Okay. Step 78. of those. One of these green pieces. Gray ones and ramp piece. Okay. Oh, here's something. Patrick, you sending stars over here. You are. It's either just severely delayed. There it is. 500 stars. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate that. Now it lets you send. I appreciate it nonetheless. Like I said, I will get you your additional discount code for merchandise here after the stream. And thank you for the 500 stars. So now you got yourself 5 entries into the end of the month giveaway here. Which again, we are definitely able and doing Star Senders giveaway because we already have our monthly goal. And you'll see all those goals back up on the stream again here tomorrow night whenever we do Helldivers again. All right, continuing on. Yes, thank you. Thank you for both the stars and the monthly sub, Patrick. I appreciate it, man. Okay. Come here. Go on there. There we go. Where are you going? There? Okay. Step 80. Green to those, and then this weird little T shape. Back these two. Slap that guy on. That's right there. Step 81. Boom. that was such a difficult step. I need a breather. Woo! Woo! All right, step 82. Find these like little tiny pieces here. Okay, there we go. I had to make sure I had the. If you look in the instructions, you see the little notch has to be lined up with like the corners of the D-pad, so I wanted to make sure that was properly aligned. Now we throw the D-pad down. And hope for the best. Oh my god, it's actually going to be like a functional D-pad. Oh, that is so cool. I'm sorry. I got really excited just now. So, inside of here, where the D-pad is going down onto, there's like this rubbery, squishy part. And it actually is going to let us move the D-pad around just a little bit. Like, it'll give it some press to it. Oh, that is so neat. That is so cool. I love those little attentions to detail. That is so neat. It makes me happy. I'm glad to hear that I'm one of your favorite streamers, Patrick. I do appreciate that. I really do. If I could just take a second here. So coming up actually next week, is going to be, oh god, when did we start this page? 2018. So 8 years. 8 years that we've been doing this. 8 years here on Facebook. And then it'll be, in a couple months, it'll be like 7 years on Twitch and YouTube. But still, man, it's been a long time. Some of you guys have been along for the ride for a long, long time. And man, I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to just hang out and shoot the shit, watch me play some games, and have a good time. And so thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Step 83. There. Step 84. Now, how is that going to be held in there? That's the question. I have lots of questions. I'm sure I'll get. Okay. I'm trying to think ahead, and maybe I shouldn't be. Although maybe that's there now. I don't even know. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's secured in there now. The little corners. So I'm going to go back here a second. So you see how like that little blue piece is lined up there? Like the edge of the corners or whatever. Or whatever is going on there. So I think with the assembly of this underneath, I think that it will essentially be held in place now. You know what? I don't know, but it's there. It's not falling out. That's all I'm worried about. So, hey, on to the next step. Step 85. Forever. It has been forever. Semper Fi streaming has been one of my OGs since back in the days of the United Gaming Guild. That's a throwback there. But the good thing is, it's like everybody, almost everybody that I came up with around the same time in Facebook gaming is still here. So Semper Fi streaming, he's over on Twitch. But like all of us started off with like in Facebook gaming, really. Like, so myself, Semper Fi streaming, shout out to him over on Twitch. Maniafest, who used to be Mania's Gaming Fest over on Facebook and Twitch. The Maniafest over on Twitch, check her out. Shout out to her. ADD Gamer, I know he had some issues with his page, and now he's like old guy ADD. He's still streaming over on Facebook, and I'm not sure if he's multi-platforming or not, but check him out. EVB Gamer, she's over on Twitch. Check her out. I know there's gonna be people that I'm missing. Oh God, who did I just see last night? Wolfman Gaming, who I think now is Mr. Wolf. He's still on Facebook, so check him out. I mean, like, there's Classic and Current Gaming. How could I forget about him? Classic and Current Gaming, check him out. Like, yeah, I mean, some people may have moved off of the Facebook platform specifically, and may only be on one platform or another. But like, there's still so many. It's good to see that so many people that I got into streaming along with, and have kind of like, we've all like grown up together, like streaming wise. Some of us not maturity wise. No, seriously though, it's really good to see like a community of good streamers, and just like people I consider good people still doing their thing. So, all right, enough of this mushy crap. Back to Lego. All right, step 85. Let's do this. All right, so we got one of the and one of the. Okay. Step 86. Again, this is the step 85 and 86 and 87 could have been combined into a singular step, but I digress. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Next page. Step 88. All right. Let's see what we got. Do a D. Do a D. There's the buttons. A and B buttons. Right? Where? And then two of these are. Okay, there. Alright, so now I get to do this. Let's build two of these. Times 2. God. Okay. So. Oh, the. Same as. Right? Oh. Okay. So. That thing's built. Step 89. Those, one of those, one of these. Okay. Okay, step 90. One corner, another of these. One. That. There. That goes there. Okay, step 91. Those. Step 92. These and not you. You. The A and B buttons are going to be functional as well. I'm just seeing this. That's what's in this. It's a rubber band. God, that is so cool. Get out of there. Please. Come out of the box. There we go. So now, take this rubber band and we stretch it around. Because that will create tension on the A and B buttons, so they'll stick out. But then you'll be able to, like, push them down. And they'll have a little bit of give to them. They'll have a little bit of bounce back. That is so freaking neat. That is so cool. God, I love these. I love these builds. I love these detailed like Lego builds that they have nowadays. It's so worth it. They're so fun. So much little attention to detail. Okay. Anyways. Step 94. Oh, we need our A button spot. Right there. Step 95. Smooth piece, smooth L. R. Go on top. That. Step 96. Guy goes here. I still can't get over that. That's so fun. All right. Step 97 is slide this thing in. That is so cool. That is so that is so cool. I love it. Look at this. The buttons press. Oh god, that is so fun. I love it. I fucking love it. But that's in there. Okay. Step 98. Lots of fun. Step 99. Step hundo. Step 101. $102. Bottom corner of the Game Boy there. There you go. You're in there. You're in good shape. And 103. And of course, this is going down here. That is so cool. Okay, 105. Got gray pieces and two. $106. 7. That piece down. 108. That's neat. Okay. I was wondering if they were going to put something in that little slot there for the select and start buttons. That's just these two little like rubber wheels. They're not going anywhere. You know, you'd really have to like dig to get them out of there. But that's just neat. Okay. Oh shit, almost done. Okay. Bag 4. And now we're on step 109. There's only 5 bags of this thing, so we're on the second to last bag right now. And I lied, I guess. Thought we'd be done in time for Sunday football, so, you know, all you sports buffs out there need to pop off to watch your favorite team go sports ball. I understand. Don't hold. But if you're still here, hey, stick around. We're almost done. All right, let's see. One here, one here. Some of the separated out a little bit so they're not like just piled on one another. That's the piece I needed. Okay. All right, so step 109. Oh, sorry. Forgot to scroll a little bit here. So I just got all these pieces right here. Now we're going to assemble. Avengers, assemble! Okay. This is apparently going in red hinge. Sure what that's going to be all about, but we'll see. Step 110. Let's see. Step 110. Acquired. Done. Step 111. I'm sorry. This is weird sometimes. It's like the step. Get the thing. Got it. Now what? Put it down. Got it. Step complete. Oh, Jesus God. 112. There. And 113. Oh man. Okay. Step 114 here. And 115. And then 116. That's not it. There it is. Where's the other piece? There it is. Do not matrix with stereo sound. The Matrix has you. Don't take your Game Boy into the Matrix. The agents will find you. It's a tracking device. I don't know. Uh, 117, we got that. 118. Oh, tell me we're actually gonna have an on-off switch that we can do. Oh, that's neat. That's neat. It's actually gonna slide and stuff. That's gonna be cool. I hope that's the case. All right, 119. And then 120. Bu- bu- That apparently. That. Cool. 121. Okay, 122. And 123. Okay, 124. So cool. The on-off switch works. I love it. I love it. Oh, so happy. I'm so happy for that tiny little detail like that. So where you can see on step 126 on the top there, that top thing, the little on-off switch will actually slide back and forth, and it's obviously it's going to be held in here, so it's not going to come off. And I love the fact that it makes like a little click because it's Lego, but little attentions to detail like that make me so happy. Oh, I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it. All right. That was 124. We're on to 125 now. Okay. Turn my dude back over here. There we go. All right. And then we put this bad boy on the front. Like so. One 27. Let's say it doesn't matter which way you put that in, just as long as you click it in there. All right, 128. Did you see? Oh, dude, I I found mine up at I actually found mine up at Sam's Club, which conveniently is right next to Walmart. Go figure. But um, and it was a hell of a lot cheaper at Sam's Club than it was at like the Lego store or anything like that or online. It was yeah, I was happy we found it. We found this like months ago. Um, and then thankfully they still had some because then my daughter decided she wanted the same set. So my daughter has this set too. She wanted some sort of Lego set for Christmas. I had other ones in mind. I won't say what they are because they could still be potential gift ideas for her down the road. But I was gonna get her a different set. Then she decided she wanted this one, and I'm like, cool, done. So she has this set too. I don't believe she has. No, she hasn't started building her. So, but yeah, I was happy to find it. Potato, potato. What? Oh, potato, potato. But yeah, it was. I really like this build. I figured it'd be a nice one to have, and it's a lot more of a simple build compared to the other the other sets I've done. But that's okay. I like them. I like it all. Okay, we're on step 131. Yeah, that's okay. Then 132. All right, 133. And 134. All right, 135. Got the little volume knob on here too. Again, a nice little attention to detail. Okay. 136. Oh, that's the contrast. Sorry, volume's on the other side. I don't know why. Okay. I thought the volume would be on the side with the battery. I couldn't. I guess I don't remember my old Game Boy then. Cool. Okay. That. Almost done. And then 137 is getting this stuff on the other side. Okay. 138. 139. And 140. Are you supposed to take this off? You can. Okay. Can take that off. Pop this in. Put that on. That is so neat. That is so neat. Oh my god. Wow. So I'm gonna try to so you guys can hopefully see this. Hopefully. You can see the Nintendo logo moving up and down for the, what are they called? The Mictal screen or whatever. That's so neat. All right, now we gotta get our last bag here. This is bag number 5. I believe this is gonna build our other cartridge and the stand for the Game Boy itself. Which seems odd that they would save that for last. Because, like, the first step we had was building the first cartridge. Figured that would have been, you would have wanted that to be like the last thing you do, but hey, whatever. That's cool. I'm all for it. All right. One, two, four. Big platform piece. Those. And all right. I forgot to scroll. There we go. Bag 5. All right, this is what we're doing. Got all these black pieces here. Now we're building stand. I put the long platform piece the wrong way. Whoopsie. There we go. That's better. Look at that. Ah, so neat. Okay. Now time to build the Zelda cartridge. Okay. Yep. Go. There you are. One of you, and you. All right. Please. All right. Step 7. 2 gold pieces. And big gray piece here. Okay. Step number 8. Nine. Step 10. Another very meticulous, carefully placed sticker. Step 11. $12. $13. They know. They know Zelda's going. Look at that. That's it. And that is our Lego build. We have we can switch out the Lamictal screen here, which I'm obviously gonna do since we have the Zelda cartridge in. Obviously, we're gonna do that. Because come on now. Come on. Could click the cartridge in. There it is. Now it's in. But there we are. That is it. That is the Lego build. I'll throw some pictures up on the Instagram or something for anybody that missed the streams. But that's it. I like it. I like this build. It's fun. And it took, what, a couple hours. It started at 11, so 2.5 hours. Not a bad build. Something you could sit around and do easily in one sitting, or if you wanted to break it up throughout your day, do a little bit here, a little bit there, but it only takes a couple hours. Nice, easy build. So, not too shabby. But that, the end of one adventure. And, yeah. Before... Nick, thank you for the like. Welcome in. You just missed out on... You showed up just in time for the end, to see the end results. But that's what we built. We built the Lego Game Boy. So I'll go through a couple of the little features here. So the top switch here does click on and off, which is cool. There is a little wheel on the side for the contrast and for the volume. The buttons are I don't know what the technical term is, but they do spring back and forth. So if you push down on it, it has some spring and resistance. There's a little rubber band underneath. The start and select buttons are there. The directional pad can be pushed and moved. You can swap out the 2 cartridges that are provided with it. There is the Super Mario Land cartridge, and there's a Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And all you do is you take off this one panel in the back here. There's the cartridge. Slide it out. Okay. You can swap the other one in if you want. And then there's 3 little Lamictal screens. Now, I'm going to try to show you guys how they move. I was able to do it a little bit with the Nintendo one. So I'm going to get real up close and personal here. That's the one screen. That's Mario. The Zelda one's a little harder to see because there's so very little movement, but basically Marin turns to face you and the birds in the sky move a little bit and the ocean waves move just a little bit. I'll try it again here. Again, it's very hard to see, but so I might leave the Nintendo one in there cuz that one's that one's a little bit easier to see. So, sorry Zelda. Get your cartridge in there, but your Lamictal screen sucks. That is it. That is the Lego build. I hope everybody hanging out watching the stream enjoyed that. And if you guys come across any fun builds that you do on your own, or ones that you'd like to see me do in the future, possibly, let me know. Shoot the page a message. I'll see if it's something that's in my wheelhouse and my price range, because these sets do add up. But that is it. That's it for that one. Okay, real quick before we get out of here, just a reminder. Two reminders. First off, we'll be live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, doing some Helldivers. So tune in, check that out. If you play, feel free to add me on there. I generally play on PlayStation, so you can find my PlayStation gamer tag in the YouTube video descriptions, or you can use the live chat command !friend in the live chat. But you could add me on PlayStation, and then it should add me as a friend for you on the game. If you play on Xbox or PC, shoot me a message in my Discord or something. Let me know when you might be on, and I'll try to get on and add you real quick. Or while I'm live, you can if you're on and you're in the live chat, shoot me your friend code and I'll add you that way or something. So we'll figure it out though. But yeah, that's it for today. Like I said, tomorrow night, Helldivers at 9. Don't forget that we are doing at least a Facebook Star Senders giveaway here for the month of January. We did achieve our Facebook Star Senders goal already. So there's definitely going to be a giveaway. I'll let you guys know the date for that once we get closer to the end of the month. But you still have a chance to get your entries in for the giveaway. Every 100 stars that you send is an entry in. So the more you send, obviously, the more entries you get. But we will definitely do, at the very least, a Facebook Star Senders giveaway. Our other two potential giveaways that we could do is our YouTube subscribers. If we can reach the set goal for that, I think I have it at 500 YouTube subscribers. Costs nothing to do. Spread the word, tell a friend, subscribe over on YouTube, get yourself entered in for that. I think we're just under 400 right now, so there's that. And then the last one is our Facebook and Twitch monthly subscriber goal. If you become a monthly subscriber on Facebook or Twitch, you get yourself entered in for that. And I'm pulling those numbers together. So monthly subscribers, you do actually get a discount on merchandise from my section of the shop over at Gold Gaming. So that is one of the incentives for becoming a monthly subscriber. Plus, it's a good way to help support the page if you're not able to make it in the streams, if you're busy, anything like that. Don't get a chance to catch the live streams all the time to send stars or whatever. This is an easy way to do it, and it's pretty cheap. It's like $5 a month. So, that's it. So thanks everybody for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. And I will see you at the very least back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern for some Helldivers. Be live, of course, on all 3 channels. But until then, this is Casual Gaming Dad. Remind you all to take care of yourselves, be good to one another, keep it casual, and game on.